which is basically elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. Now for elevation of boiling point, you have to draw a phase diagram first of all. What is phase diagram? Suppose this one is a pressure and temperature in a particular diagram where three states are exist. This one is a solid state, this one is a liquid state, and this one is a gaseous state. Okay. Now, if you draw a particular pressure, suppose this one is a 1 atm pressure. Okay, this is a point. This is also a point. Now, in this case, this point touch here, and this point also touch here. Okay, this stuff, if this temperature is minus 273 degrees centigrade, this value, which is represent 0.01 degrees centigrade, and this point where three phases are exist, this point is called triple point. Now, what do you mean by triple point? Triple point is a point where three phases are exist. Okay, three phases exist. This stuff where boiling point takes place, this is a normal boiling point. Normal boiling point. In normal boiling point, basically liquid and gas both are in equilibrium. Liquid and gas both are in equilibrium. Now, vapor pressure and boiling point. If the vapor pressure will be high, that means it can evaporate easily. And boiling point is less. So vapor pressure is inversely proportional to boiling point. Okay, vapor pressure is inversely proportional to boiling point. Okay. Now, always remember when you add, suppose this one is a solvent, pure solvent. Now you are adding non-volatile solute. NVS means non-volatile solute. If you add non-volatile solute, boiling point increases. Okay, boiling point increases. Is it clear? Any doubt? Do you have any doubt regarding this part? Okay, now look, in this case, what will be the diagram? If you draw the diagram, this one is a normal diagram. Suppose vapor pressure with temperature. This is for pure solvent at 1 atm pressure. This one is 1 atm pressure. This indicates 1 atm pressure. So in 1 atm pressure, this value will be the normal boiling point. Normal boiling point. Now, when you add some amount of solute in a solution, this value comes here. This stuff, which is boiling point of solution. And the difference between these two, which is delta T. Okay, difference between these two, which is del TB. Okay, now del TB, which is elevation of boiling point, elevation of boiling point. Why this is called elevation of boiling point? Because this value is TB naught, this value is TB. TB naught is basically boiling point of pure, not when not stuff is given, boiling point of pure, boiling point of pure solvent, and TB is boiling point of solution. Now what is del TB? Del TB value, which is TB minus TB. Is it clear? And remember, TB value always greater than TB naught. TB value always greater than TB naught. That means that solution phase boiling point always greater than normal pure solvent. Is it clear? Write it down. Completed. Completed. Quickly write it down. That is about the elevation of boiling point. Now again, elevation of boiling point, 3 formulas are there. Write it down first, then we are moving to the formula. Done. Okay, moving to the next slide. You can prove this value TB greater than TB naught. How can you prove this one? With respect to or with the help of entropy. Suppose if you draw a entropy diagram, this one is the entropy. Now we all know that for pure solvent, entropy is less. Now for solution phase, entropy will be high because solute plus solvent are present. And this one represent vapor phase. Okay. Now this difference is, you can write del S of solvent and this difference, which is del S of solution. Okay. Now remember, enthalpy of vaporization always same. Always same. Okay. And del A is vaporization, which is equals to del H vaporization, boiling point. This boiling point, which is nothing but, this is a normal formula. Del A is vaporization and del H vaporization formula. Now if you apply this one, so you can write del S of solution, which is equals to del H vaporization, TB, del S of solution, del H vaporization, TB no. Okay. TB and TB no. Now here, look, this value is same. Now tell me TB and TB naught, which value is high? How can you find? Look, this value and this value. Del S solution or del S of solvent? Del S of solvent, okay? Just a minute. Definitely del S of solvent value. This value is higher. If this value is higher, definitely this value should be lower. So can I write this value is higher as compared to this one? This value is higher as compared to this one. So this value is TB value is higher as compared to TB node. So from here we can say TB value always better than TB node. Is it clear? This is the proof when you apply or according to thermodynamics. Okay, write it down quickly. Quickly write. Completed. Now moving to the next one. Now another point, another important point. TB value always proportional to M. M represent molality. Always proportional to M. Now when you remove del TB value, sorry, when you remove this proportionality sign, you can write del TB which is equals to I into KB into M. This is the equation number 2. The equation number 1 is basically this one. This one will be the equation number 1. Equation number 1, equation number 2. Now in this case, this KB is a constant known as molar elevation constant or ebuloscopic constant. Okay. Is it clear? Now, what is the definition of KB? Definition. Always remember when I equals to 1, M equals to 1, molarity equals to 1, del TB value, which is equals to KB. Hence, KB, which is defined as elevation of boiling point for 1 molar substance. When 1 molar substance is given, KB value which is equals to del TB and del TB which is elevation of boiling point. So can I write KB is defined as elevation of boiling point for 1 molar solution. For 1 molar solution. Okay. And what should be the unit? Unit is Kelvin kg per mole or degree centigrade kg per mole. Okay. And kb value, kb is a constant, kb is a constant whose numeric value is given in problem and different for different solvent. Different for different solvent. Okay. Is it clear? Write it down quickly. And delayed vaporization. How can you find the delayed vaporization? Delayed vaporization, in this case, some thermodynamics formula required, which is L into vaporization into M, where L is latent heat of vaporization. Okay, write it down quickly. Okay. Now, third point, the value, the formula of Kb. Kb equals to R into T naught B whole square, molar mass of solvent, 1000 into delayed vaporization. Okay. Now, what is R? R equals to universal gas constant. Whose value is 8.31. Just a minute. Whose value is 8.31 joule Kelvin mole inverse. Okay. Next, what is delayed vaporization? Delayed vaporization, this value is in joule. And delayed vaporization, which is molar heat of vaporization. Now, what is M of solvent, which is molar mass of solvent? Okay. And what is TB naught value? TB naught value is boiling point of pure solvent. What is Kb? Kb is ebullioscopic constant. Ebullioscopic constant. Okay, write it down. So that is about elevation of boiling point. Okay, elevation of boiling point. Write it down quickly. Just a minute. After that, I am giving you 2-3 questions regarding this part. Then we are going to depression of freezing point. Today I will complete this chapter, this part. Elevation of boiling point, that will I will complete by today. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday's class we will complete elevation of boiling point. So basically after that only three stuff left: depression of freezing point, osmotic pressure, and Henry's law. After that this chapter will be completed. Okay. So I will try to complete this chapter by this week. After that, we will go through the organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is required. So next, from the next week, I will try to start alkyl halide, haloalkanes and halogens. Okay, completed. Giving you one question, try to solve it. Association happens. Association, dissociation case I already completed. Association, trimerization takes place. Trimerization, where n value, that means trimerization means n value 3, and molality which is given 0.1. Okay. Molality which is given 0.1, you have to find del T. Just a minute. Molality is given, Kb value you have to given. Without Kb you cannot find. Okay. Alpha value is given. Alpha is degree of dissociation which is 0.3. Okay. And Kb value which is given 2.1. 2.1 unit. 2.1. Solve it. Find out del T. Giving you just 2 minutes time. All the thing is given. Formula is del dV I into Kb into M. Molality is given, Kb is given, and I value you have to find this formula. Trimerization is happening. We all know that 1 minus n minus 1 alpha. From there you can find the alpha value, I value. Just put all the value you can find. Quickly solve it. Completed. Now just find out the I value. 1 plus n value is 1 by 3 minus 1. Alpha value which is given 0.3. Find out 1 plus minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 2. So 1 by 5. So basically 1 minus 1 by 5, that means 4 by 5. Now just put the value. TV equals to I into KB into M. I value is 4 by 5. KB value is 2.1. Molality is 0.1. Now go for the calculation. 4 by 5, 10, 10. Okay. So just 2, 5. That means 250 by 42. 21 by 125. That will be the answer. Is it clear? Any doubt regarding this part? Tell me. Do you have any doubt? Okay, going to the next part, next question. Another 4 question left. Calculate KV. KV of water. Now, for water case, KV value you have to remember 100 degree centigrade or 373 Kelvin. In maths, you have to write only 370 Kelvin. Latent heat of evaporation. Latent heat of evaporation. Which one is latent heat of evaporation? This one. Evaporation. Okay. So in this case, latent heat of evaporation you have to find. Solve it. Giving you 3 minutes there. Completed. Now how can you solve this one? You know this formula. kb value is 2 into 373 whole square. Now how, which formula is required? This formula. Okay, molar mass of solvent, which is 540 into 18. Why you are going to this one? In this case, 1000 Del H preparations, which is given as a 540 kcal per mole. So, Del H preparation, which is 540 kcal per gram. Okay, now per gram you have to convert it to kilocalorie. Kilocalorie, what's, just write down only calorie. Calorie per gram, you have to change this to like this way. That's why we are using this formula. Now look, after that, kb value of water, that stuff also you have to remember, which is Kelvin kg per mole. This value you have to remember. Now in water case, all the stuff you have to remember. Water case, latent heat of fusion. (80 kcal per gram). Latent heat of vaporization, 540 kcal calorie per gram. Molality, which is 55.4. Density, which is 1 gram per ml. Boiling point, which is 100 degrees centigrade. Freezing point, which is 0 degrees centigrade. Okay, is it clear? This stuff you have to remember. And kb value of water, which is 0.52 Kelvin kg per mole. This part is important. You have to remember all the stuff. Any doubt regarding this part? Do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt? Moving to the next question. Quickly solve it. Next one is calculate boiling point of a solution which is obtained by dissolving 90 gram of glucose in 200 gram of water, where kb value, which is given 0.52 Kelvin kg per mole. kb of what? kb of water. Solve it. Solve it. Completed this one. Now look, formula is this one, del TBI into KB into M. Now C6, glucose is C6, H12O6. In this case, no dissociation, no association. Or no association. That means I value is 1. Now put the value, I value is 1. KB value is what? 0.52. Molality, which is 90 gram by molar number of moles by solvent in kg. Okay, so this value becomes 1 into 0.52, so 1.3 kg. That is a del TB value. Now what is TB? TB equals to, you can write del TB plus TB naught. Now the solvent is water. Okay, boiling point. So this value is 1.3 plus 100 degrees centigrade. So 100 degrees centigrade, you can write 101.3 degrees centigrade. Is it clear? 100 degrees centigrade instead of this one, this value you can write 1.3 degrees centigrade, because del TB is change in temperature. You can write Kelvin, you can write centigrade. If you write centigrade here, then you have to add 100. If you, or you can write like this one, if you add Kelvin, then this value becomes 374.3 Kelvin. Okay, okay, is it clear? Okay, next question. A solution contains 5.8 weight by weight percent of NaCl and 7.1 weight by weight percent of MgCl2 and 3 weight by weight percent of urea. Calculate boiling point of solution. Quickly solve it, giving you 3 minute time. This is the second last process. After that, only one question left. Quickly solve it. Completed this one. Now look, first of all, find out the weight of water. How can you find 100 minus this one minus this one? And also minus this one, 84.05. Now del TB value, that is 0.52 into here, three solute are there, then three solute part you have to consider. In this case, NaCl 2 ions, that's why 2, 5.85 given mass by molar mass, 58.5 plus 3 means this one, urea, no, sorry, in this case, MgCl2, 3, number of ions 3, given mass by molar mass, which is 95. Here, no dissociation, no association takes place, that's why 1 into 3 by 60. So 84.05 thousand. So del TB value, which is 100, sorry, TB value, which is 100 plus del TB. So in this case, you can find del TB value easily. Just put the value, you can find TB. Okay, is it clear? So next question is the last question for elevation of boiling point. After that, tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday's class, we will discuss depression of freezing point. Okay, so calculate next. So in this case, you have to calculate the molar mass of non-volatile solute, Van't-Hoff factor, which is 4, 20 gram on dissolving 500 gram of water, and the solution having boiling point this one. So find out the molar mass. Quickly, I am giving you 2 minute time. Completed. Now look what is given. PV value which is 105 point and TV naught value which is 100 degree centigrade. Now what is del T? Just subtract all the subs 5.2 degree centigrade. Now 5.2 I value Van't factor which is given 4.52, that is a Kb value, and molarity is number of moles given mass by molar mass of solvent in kg. From here you just find this value cut down. So this one is a 10. So after taking this one is a 2. Forty means, so this value becomes 40 actually. So this one cut down, so it means 4. So molarity equals to 16. M value, not molarity. M is basically molar mass. Molar mass, which is 16. Any doubt regarding this part? Tell me. Do you have any doubt? All the stuff is clear. Okay, so basically, what already completed? Elevation of boiling point completed. Next class on Thursday 5:30 p.m. That day I will discuss about the depression of freezing point. Okay. Any doubt? All of you clear?
Yes, sir.
So good night. Take care. Thursday 5:30 p.m. Okay. Bye.